Progressive knows it ain't easy navigating the open plains of home insurance, but there is one man who can help tame that wild herd of options. The Home Quote Explorer.
Note, Progressive's Home Quote Explorer is not a real person, but an online tool that lets you compare home insurance.
He's the type of feller who helps you decide on the right insurance, even if it ain't with him.
Again, not a person, just an online tool that helps you find great home coverage.
A real pioneer.
Okay, fine. Just do the thing. Yeah! Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations.
It's time for today's AM Minnesota program from the Goodhue County Fair, sponsored by Wanamingo Mutual Insurance and the Security State Bank in Kenya.
Since 1876, Wanamingo Mutual Insurance has been protecting people in the Wanamingo area with agents who know the community. Daryl Clavin and Bonnie Herman are joined by Faribault Insurance and GMI Insurance Wanamingo to provide auto, farm insurance, homeowners, business owners, workers' comp, inland marine, and umbrella liability protection. Phone 507-824-2912 for details. Wanamingo Mutual Insurance, a non-profit company developed to help neighbors. Main office located at 209 Main Street, Wanamingo.
The Security State Bank of Kenyon has been proudly serving southeast Minnesota since the Great Depression days of 1934. Growing out of the failure of three banks, the family-owned and operated bank is dedicated to the financial needs of area farmers, businesses, and individuals. Security State Bank of Kenyon strives to keep up with the latest technology. It's not just a slogan, it's the mission at Security State Bank of Kenyon, where they say personal service, it's our style. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Let's head back to the Goodhue County Fair. News Director, Mr. Gordy Kosfeld.
Yeah, and we're going to have joining with us somebody who we heard earlier this morning, Derek Stehr. He's a member of the Fair Board here at the Goodhue County Fair. We're sitting in the Fair office. I was going to, maybe a little bit later on, or maybe just the next couple of days, we'll be roaming the fairgrounds. It's daycare day. So, Derek, I always like visiting with the little ones. You know what they say, kids say the darndest things.
They sure do. I do sometimes, too.
Well, I don't know about that. You're kind of a kid compared to me, but you're not a kid.
I'm not a kid. Nope.
So, have you been to any of the shows yet?
I have not, but I will be here today.
Because they said last night the poultry didn't get done till like 11:30 at night.
Yep, we had a very strong turnout for our poultry show last night. And our sheep numbers are good and strong as they have been, and our beef numbers, that show this afternoon starting at 1 o'clock will be a very good show today, too.
It usually is, isn't it?
It is, yep.
No question about it. And you've got, well, not just Angus, you've got
Angus, Holstein, Limit is the Angus, because that's what I grew up showing. My favorite is the Angus, because that's what I grew up showing here, too, and continue to raise the Angus cattle to this day.
They look for different things with the different breeds, or is it all the same?
All the same. So they're judging, so at the county fair, they're judging all the breeds other than the Holsteins. They're judging, so the breeding heifer show, those are all the breeds all together. And then the market show, those breeds, they're all judged together. And then from there, a champion is selected from that.
Do you have a favorite grandstand show at the fair?
I would say probably Thursday night will be our tractor pull. Yep, that's probably my favorite.
Even above the demolition derby?
Even above the demolition derbies.
Wow. And I know you have autocross tonight?
We have autocross tonight and Friday night, demo derby on Saturday night, and the tractor pull on Thursday.
And pit passes are $30, and I just wrote a deal on your grease board that says no booze in the pits.
No booze in the pits.
And it's only been the last couple of years, did you?
Not to my recollection.
It just happened that caused that, did you?
Not to my recollection.
It just happened that caused that, did you?
Not to my recollection.
It just, somebody said, hey, let's be smart here. Let's not have any booze in the pits. Have people been okay with that?
I think so. You know, there's always going to be backlash on something, no matter what we do. So it's we do what we can with it.
Yeah. Is it just me, or do you have more food available on the fairgrounds this year?
We do have a couple more vendors of food this year. So hopefully when you come to the fair for our many different things of the sheep show or the daycare day or schoolhouse shows, the beef show, No Harm on the Farm at 2, any of the different things that you guys come out to for the fair, there should be a food vendor that will better suit
So the pork producers
We did.
stand, and they just got done eating breakfast at the pork producers
We did.
stand, and they've got lunch and dinner as well. But I did notice a couple of Mexican.
Yep. There's 2 Mexican stands. We have a really good pulled pork or chicken sandwich booth. The very famous malt stand is here back again.
You got the beef in the corner.
Yep, we have the Three Rivers Cattlemen's, the Country Station, Blue Loon, I would say the world famous cheese curds. The best cheese curds in the whole world are here.
I had
as always.
Ones yesterday they let me go home with.
Oh, look at that.
I said, there's probably, I asked, is there sugar in the batter? And there's sugar in most batter. So I'm diabetic. And I said, could I have this raw? And she said, sure. So,
well, there we go.
I gave her a $10 bill, and she filled a little thing full of raw cheese curds.
Oh, perfect.
I had on my way back 2, and I still got some left on my way back to home today.
There you go. Good.
You can't beat that.
You can't.
The schoolhouse, I know that Chuck touched on it yesterday, but we didn't get any specifics. What are they doing in the schoolhouse?
Yep. So in the schoolhouse, we have a fossil dig, it looks like here. Look at...
Did you say a fossil dig?
A fossil dig, yes. So you got some little ones that want to go into that. I think that will be great for them. And there's some other different historical events that will be happening in the schoolhouse, too. So today at 11 o'clock, there's a fossil dig in the old schoolhouse.
Have you ever been on a fossil dig?
I have not. Nope.
I'm trying to envision this myself. The 4-H beef show is at 1 this afternoon. This No Harm on the Farm is
That is a free kids act that I believe is over by the 4-H building. And their date times are today, August 12th, at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. And that is for today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They will have 3 shows throughout the day, and that is next to the 4-H building.
It's called Jay's Family Entertainment.
Yep, No Harm on the Farm.
A farm safety show that is light-hearted.
I think so. I believe so. I have not seen it, but I will make sure that I go over and watch one today. And then we have 2 other free kids entertainments today going on as well. Dangerous Feats Comedy they have juggling and fire breathing, and those times today through Saturday are 12 p.m., 4 p.m., and 7:30 p.m. on today, Wednesday.
Were they here last year?
They were here last year. Yep.
Can you tell me what was the show like?
It was very intense. A show of fire breathing and unchaining themselves. It was intense.
Where's the comedy come in?
I think they pull in. If you come with your dad, and they might tie your dad up into some chains or have him help with some magic or comedy that way.
Oh, okay.
So if you like laughing with or laughing at your dad, it might be the place to be.
Sounds awesome.
And then another free entertainment act we have is Doc's Fun Time Variety Show.
Right next to the pork producers.
Right next to the pork producers. So grab yourself a pork burger or a pork sandwich, and then go to the other side of the building, and you can see Doc's Fun Time shows today at 11 a.m., 3 p.m., and 6:30 p.m., and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, he has 3 shows each day as well.
Free. Those are free entertainments, folks.
Those are free entertainments, yep.
You can't beat it. You'll get to all those, you think?
We will see what we can do. I hope so. I would love to.
That's kind of the goal.
That is the goal. That's the goal of it all, is to see everything happening and to be a part of it.
Do you get to the beer garden in the evening very often?
Not too often. I do not. Nope. But I will be there on Thursday, I believe, for... I think Thursday has a cheesecake or...
Oh, okay. Yeah, we
cheesecake or chocolate tasting. Yep, chocolate baking, dessert baking contest.
Yes, you're a judge.
I would love to be a judge.
But you're not?
I haven't been asked to be a judge yet.
Derek, you got a hint that you want to be a judge. You just did, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Maybe next year you can be a judge.
Possibly.
Are you a chocolate hound?
I love chocolate. I got that from my great-grandma.
Yeah, see, I'm not a huge chocolate guy, but my mom was a chocolate hound. All right. That's on Thursday, you said.
That is on Thursday. Yep. Another quick rundown for all of our events today. The sheep show started at 8 o'clock. Then from 9 to noon today is daycare day. So the sheriff department has a dive tank demonstration they are doing. The Zimbrota Fire Department brought a fire truck in for the kids to check out, climb around in. And then there's story time and hand puppets there as well at 9:30. Just started is the Junior Holstein show over by the dairy barn. Then Doc Magic Variety Show is having his first show at 11. The Fossil Dig in the Old Schoolhouse is at 11. Then at 1 o'clock in the show arena, we have the 4-H Beef Show. At 2 o'clock, No Harm on the Farm is having a show. Then at 3 to 5, this might be where you fit in, Gordy, we have Cloggers in the entertainment tent. So if you're into some fast-paced dancing, we can go there. The Dangerous Feats Comedy has got his show starting at noon today. And then 6 to 10, Category 5, the band will be playing in the beer garden. And then everybody's favorite in the grandstand tonight at 7 o'clock is autocross. $17 for adults, $10 for under the age of 12. And the pit pass is $30, but that is no one under 12 years of age will be allowed in the pits.
And again, that's just to keep people safe.
That is to keep people safe. And we have tickets available online, so if you don't want to stand in line to order your ticket, you can go online to our website, GoodhueCountyFair.com, and you'll be able to purchase your tickets there, and we can scan them when you come to the grandstand.
Farm Bureau's Century Farm program is in the entertainment tent at 7:30 on Thursday night. Are you on a Century Farm?
I am not. Not pretty. In a couple years, I think we should be.
You're close.
I think we're close. I'm not sure how many years, but we should be getting pretty close.
Okay. Do you get notified of that, or do you have to check into it and report?
I am not sure. That I do not know on.
Okay, well maybe Jerry knows back at the studio what the emphasis is there, and whether the onus is on you or it's on somebody else telling you, hey, your farm is a century old.
Correct. Right. Yep.
I mean, I'm sure there's got to be some kind of a proof.
There must be. Yeah. Yep. The application or whatever it is. I'm not entirely sure.
Right. Absolutely. Well, Jerry's probably chomping at the bit, as they say, to get those markets on, and Jerry will be sitting here patiently waiting.
Right. Thank you, Gordy and Derek. The market update from the Linder Farm Network, sponsored by the KDHL Agro Boosters. They include Craig Keller at the Keller Insurance Agency in Nerstrand. Craig does help protect all things important to you. Also, Northern Buildings for quality post-frame construction. Find out more. Check out their website, northernbuildings.com.
Good morning. It's time for the Market Minute on the Linder Farm Network. I'm Linda Brecky, Chicago Board of Trade. September corn $4.45 up 8 1/4. December $4.68 1/2 up 8. March up 8 1/4. September beans 11.57 1/4, up 6. November 11.74, up 5 1/4. January up 5. September soybean meal up $2. September soybean oil down 11. September Chicago wheat up 20 1/4. September Minneapolis up 16.5 cents. Live cattle October 223.45 down 287. December down 292, and feeder cattle August down 337. September down 567. October lean hogs up 42.
The market update sponsored by the KDHL Agro Boosters, including Northern Buildings for quality post-frame construction. Find out more. Check out their website, northernbuildings.com. Also, Craig Keller at the Keller Insurance Agency in Nerstrand. Craig helps protect all things important to you. We will continue with today's AM Minnesota program right after this.
The Security State Bank of Kenyon has been proudly serving southeast Minnesota since the Great Depression days of 1934. Growing out of the failure of three banks, the family-owned and operated bank is dedicated to the financial needs of area farmers, businesses, and individuals. Security State Bank of Kenyon strives to keep up with the latest technology. It's not just a slogan, it's the mission at Security State Bank of Kenyon, where they say personal service, it's our style. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Now let's head back to the Goodhue County Fair and News Director Mr. Gordy Kosfeld and Derek Stehr, who's doing a great job with Gordy's interview. I must have trained Derek really well, all those 4-H and FFA interviews we did over the years.
Gary, you did a very fine job.
I see the fruits of my labor. You're doing a great job with the interview, Derek.
Thank you, Jerry.
Yeah, so can you explain the Century 21 thing, Jerry?
Oh, yes.
Do you get notified, or do you have to have proof?
You have to take the lead. The Century Farm program is sponsored by the Minnesota State Fair and the Minnesota Farm Bureau, and you have to be keeping track. And if you think you're 100 years qualified, then you have to produce the authentic land records that shows that it's been a continuous family ownership for at least 100 years and be at least 50 acres in size. And then you have to, if you go to the State Fair or the Minnesota Farm Bureau, you can find the website that will give you all the instructions. And then it's cool, some county fairs, many times we have sesquicentennial, that's 150 years. The Minnesota State Fair is not involved in that. That's just the Minnesota Farm Bureau. So you have to do all the legwork. Nobody reaches out to you.
All right. I was curious about that. It's good to know that, isn't it, Derek?
It sure is. Thank you, Jerry.
Especially for your family being so close, right? You're going to have to get those records put together.
Yes, absolutely.
I know you wanted to talk a little bit about the Friends of the Goodhue County Fair.
Yep. So I am on the Friends of the Goodhue County Fair. So we are a 501c3 organization where we are partnering alongside the Goodhue County Fair, raising funds for the new buildings that we have here at the fairgrounds. So if you have not been to the Goodhue County Fair in the last 2-3 years, we have done some major upgrades. We have added 4 brand new livestock facilities for our 4-H'ers, and we're continually looking to do some more improvements. We have a couple more buildings we are looking to do, and
well, I know the dairy barn is probably next, right?
Yep, the dairy barn will be next, and yeah, reach out to one of us. We have a website as well, Friends of the Goodhue County Fair. You can find us on the Goodhue County Fair website. We have links there for donations, or feel free to reach out to one of our board members, and we would love to talk to you guys if you're looking to sponsor, maybe sponsoring a whole barn or even just a small portion. Any donation helps to be able to improve our facilities here for our ever-growing numbers of livestock that here are shown at the Goodhue County Fair.
Yeah, those barns are awesome.
They are. So if you have not seen them, another reason to come to the Goodhue County Fair.
And there's another building just across the road here from us, the art building. There's art projects in it.
There's art projects in it, yes. So this year, the old commercial building had a new facelift done to it.
Boy, does it look good.
It looks very good. New siding, new windows. The new windows were opened up in it, and then a fresh coat of paint. So when you come down, another building to check out on your list.
It really does look awesome.
It does, yep. Chandler Roofing, they were the ones who did all the work, did a phenomenal job on it.
Are they out of Goodhue County?
They're out of Goodhue County. They're in Red Wing, I believe.
Oh, okay. Chandler Roofing.
Yep.
It does look very, very nice. And I'll tell you what, I have to be honest, I've been here, I don't know, I've been to KDHL, it'll be 40 years next year, so I've probably been to every fair.
Good for you, Gordy.
In those years. So my guess is that I've been here almost every year. And yesterday was only a second or third time I think I've ever been in that building.
Okay.
Isn't that sad?
It kind of is, Gordy. What have you been doing? Too many interviews.
No, but it was awesome to see all the great artwork that's done.
Yes.
There.
Oh, it's incredible. We have so many talented people in needle and fine arts or photography. Our props are outstanding in there. Then as well as in the 4-H building for our youth, all of the different projects in there are outstanding, very well done.
And next to it are some commercial exhibits, and there's another commercial building on the other side of the fairgrounds.
Yep, there is. Yep, so there's plenty of commercial vendors that you're able to come in and check out their products, their things that they have, and see what potentially could be you can maybe use in your home. And then we have some other vendors as well with some farm machinery here to show off their latest farm equipment.
Oh, man, I tell you, Lodemeyer's has quite a load of machinery here.
They sure do. Yep, they've been a very great sponsor for us and continue to keep being there with us alongside Midwest Machinery, Ellingson, and many other great sponsors.
Those shiny Bobcats have a different color scheme than the old Bobcats.
Mm-hmm. They sure are.
I'm just curious as to why they decided to change up on the color.
That I'm not sure.
You know, it'd be like changing a color of a John Deere tractor.
Oh, I'm a John Deere guy, Gordon.
Well, so Jerry, that's why I brought that up. Can you imagine John Deere going away, green and the gold?
That wouldn't be good.
So I was just have to see if we can't talk to Mr. Lodemeyer about that and find out what the deal. He may not even know.
He might not know, but he'd be a good person to start with.
No, I don't have a problem with the color scheme, don't get me wrong, but I was kind of shocked that it wasn't the normal yellow and black.
Sure.
That they've done all these years. There's some other things I know you wanted to touch on here before we leave.
Yep, so for tomorrow morning on Thursday, right away at 8 a.m., we have our 4-H swine show in the arena. And then at 10 o'clock is the Goodhue County Commissioners meeting in the entertainment tent, which we would encourage many people to come there. They have been a great help to us here at the Goodhue County Fair. At 11 a.m. is the grain bin safety demonstration, which will be out in front of the dairy barn on the sand. At 2 o'clock, we have a bunch of antique tractors coming in for an antique tractor display. At 3 o'clock, the meat goat show will start in the show arena. And then at 6:30 is my favorite grandstand event with the tractor pull.
Yeah, and why is it your favorite?
Because it's full of some old farm tractors that are pulling, and I just love seeing black smoke blowing out while pulling.
Have you ever participated in it?
I have not.
Is it on your bucket list?
I don't know if it's on my bucket list. I think I like watching it better than being a participant.
Oh, okay. I was just curious. So Senior Day is Friday.
Senior Day is Friday.
Does that mean seniors get in free?
I believe so. Or a discounted rate.
Daycare Day is today.
Daycare Day is today.
And there's probably lots of daycare kids on the grounds.
There sure is. There should be, yep.
That swine show, you said, starts at 8 in the morning.
Yes. Early.
So those kids have to get those animals up early and walk them around a little bit before they show them?
Yep, get them washed up, cleaned up, even before that. So some kids might be here 5 a.m.
Yeah.
That's early.
I was just thinking of that. Just wiping the sleep out of their eyes.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Happens to me every morning when I'm going to work. I'm wiping the sleep out of my eyes. Is there anything we have not touched on? Oh, the Crescent City Carnival is here.
They are.
City Amusements.
Yep, they are back, and they brought a big show for the kids to enjoy.
Are you a rides guy?
I was when I was a kid. I don't think they'll fit on the rides anymore.
They have teenage and adult rides, don't they?
There might be. I haven't been over there yet.
Oh, okay. But it wasn't here last year.
They were not here last year, but we are more than excited that they are back this year.
Yeah. Well, there's a bit of a scheduling conflict, as I understand it, and those things happen, I guess.
They do happen.
They're out of Louisiana, very clean carnival.
Yes, very, very clean, very safe carnival.
And speaking of clean, Derek, and I'm not just going to say this because you're on the fair board, when I got here this morning, there were kids walking with ice cream pails picking up garbage.
Yes. Yep, we have a great group of volunteers that come in, different groups that come in early mornings and that's one thing with our fairgrounds is we keep a great pride in keeping our fairgrounds clean, keeping our garbages empty. So we have a great group of volunteers that come in every morning and throughout the fair to pick up loose garbage and keep our grounds clean.
Well, the best thing, folks, would be to put your garbage in a garbage can. Right?
Yes.
Is that a novel thing to think of?
Nope.
And then these kids don't have to pick up so much garbage.
Right.
Because they were bending over and picking up a lot of stuff.
They were. Yep.
From what I saw, and I got here a little after 6:30 this morning. So they were here much earlier than I was.
Yep.
Picking up after people who can't put their stuff in the garbage.
And we have...
It's a pet peeve of mine. I'm sorry, Derek.
We have more than enough garbages, and like you said, we strive to make sure that our fairgrounds are kept clean, very clean, garbage is low during the fair for just an all-around great experience for the whole family.
Yeah, and it does make a difference, I think.
It really does.
It really does. Well, we only got a couple of minutes left in the show. Anything that we didn't touch on that we probably should have?
I'm not sure. I feel pretty confident in it. Like I said before, there's something for the whole family down here, whether if it's food or rides or entertainment or the grandstand or the 4-H shows, or even just walking around looking at all the exhibits. We're more than happy to see you guys come and check out the great Goodhue County Fair that runs through Saturday.
All the way through Saturday, began yesterday, and like we said earlier, they had, I don't know the numbers of poultry, but it must be up. It was like a 3-hour show.
Three or 4 hour show, yes.
Isn't that crazy?
It is, but it's wonderful that we have that many youth that are willing to be exhibitors for us.
So did you ever judge during when you were?
I judged general livestock judging. So that was beef, sheep, goats, pigs. Yep, the 4 species there. Goats, pigs, sheep, and beef.
But you didn't have any 4-hour shows.
I participated in some 4-hour shows. Yep.
Because that gets to be a little long, doesn't it?
It gets to be very long. Yep. But when we have the numbers that we have, it's surely a blessing, and can't complain too much about it.
No. Well, the bottom line is you want numbers.
We do.
The more competition, the better.
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about. Well, Jerry, I know our AM Minnesota program today is service of Wanamingo Mutual Insurance, the Security State Bank of Kenyon. I don't know if you have any words of wisdom for Derek before I turn it back over to you.
Keep up the great work, Derek.
Thank you, Jerry. Are you coming down to the fair?
Yes, I'll be there Friday morning, Saturday morning, and I'll be over there a little bit tomorrow for the Conservationist of the Year for Goodhue County. So I'll be there. You can buy me lunch.
We'll make that a deal.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it. I know I didn't do a very good job, but that's okay.
I did a great job, and we get to look forward to doing it all again tomorrow.
I was just giving you some grief. We'll see ya.
Yeah. Like I always say, you want to pick on Jerry, you just draw a number and get in line. But it's fun, too. Well, our temperature in downtown Faribault, we are at 77 degrees. Mostly cloudy skies, but it looks like the sun is trying to peek through now and then. And, of course, our forecast says that it's supposed to be sunny today. And the high just about where we are at 78 degrees. Nope, I take that back. We get up to 84 degrees today. No mention of rain today. There's a little bit chance of rain on Thursday. So it looks like great weather for the Goodhue County Fair. Thanks again.